Hi. How's it? Let's get rid of that. We don't need a. Okay then. Oh, hold on. Right, I need Discord open for. Right, come on, reactive, work with me. Work with me. Are we back? Okay. Test. Hello. Testing, hello? Hi? There we go. Now the reactor's working good. Hello, hi Patchy, how's it going? Yeah, so, this isn't a normal Fugi. I could use the usual old strategy of use the Fugi site like most people do then. But I also remember, like a few days ago, and we were trying, like a few streams ago, we were trying to use Fugi and the whole site was just down and not responding. And because of that, I got kind of annoyed at that and wanted to make sure I had access to whatever I needed in order to, like, if I wanted to locally host any reactive stuff in future because Fugi Tech goes down, or they change the platform again to be something hideous. You know, I have something I can work with. So I've got a local running, like, code to make sure this Fugi reacts and does everything properly. And we'll see how this goes. I hope it goes well, but otherwise, well, we'll manage whatever happens. Yeah, how's your day going? Hope you like the little, funny new art I've got of me dressed up for the occasion of going to work at LobCorp. Yeah. My phone is kind of dead because I didn't realize what time it was until like minutes ago, and then my phone was charging, so while I was setting up, I decided to set this up quickly. And I'm just gonna be using a Fugi for now while my phone charges up. Right, yeah. What happened? Right. Last time we tried to do the Netzach core suppression, and I got very pissed off because this guy, fucking Music Man over here, kept escaping and causing problems. So I think we were gonna try that again, but this time have it be just drag. Yeah, we were gonna try it again, and we're gonna need. Yeah, I have to mute for some minutes while I'm tapping off top. No problem. I'm just gonna be yapping myself as I try to like re-theorize what the plan is this time. Because we've got Blurry here. He's covering training team. Blurry's kind of the. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 4, 8, 4, 5, 16, 17, 19, 20. So we've got 24. And if we are doing the Sapphira meltdown, we need to have enough people available to handle that, is the thing. Because I don't believe anyone in the control team. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We have 8 people, and up to 11 Abnos can start breaking out now, I think, by the time we get to the point where we can react. So we need to start planning around that carefully and making sure that, you know, people can actually help. So for that, we're gonna need a test dummy for now, just to make sure we've got some bodies that we can help and train up a little bit. Because so long as they just handle any, we keep the low-level people just to handle suppression of like, of like Schadenfreude or these guys here in the information team, they should be fine. The main problem just comes in then where if everyone starts breaking out in the lower levels, and that's something they can't handle. So let's try to get, actually, yeah, hold. Let's find the long hair. Let's try to get, bong bong. Hold on. Because we've had bong bong as a thing there. What's her art? Yeah, okay, so we need it needs to be the front facing hair, front falling. Not that one, I don't think. Where are you? Where are you? Where's the one I need? Where are you, bong bong hair? Come on, one. It's got to be here. So that's a lot more hair than I remember there being. And we just need stupidly long back hair. Come on. Come on, work with me. There we go. It's that and like something else for the front. It might just have to be, because I can't see anything that's exactly what we want. It might just be this, and then we just go full blue. You're gonna be bong bong. You're gonna be a nugget we have because we need bodies up here. And then the last one we're gonna add is Spine, who's gonna be helping you up there, Pachi. Because we lost Spine last time, so we kind of need to make up for that. And that requires, what's Spine look? Spine breaker about, give me a quick, like, what does your model look like again? It's been a little bit since I had to, I say that, it's been a week since I had to make you... Right. Another long hair, sort of like bong bong, but you know, more... I can use some of the more fun hairstyles with you. No, long. Does Spine's hair flare out like that? No, so it needs a bit more like a straight long, that sort of thing. And then it's just a normal fall in front of your face thing. Come on. Where are you? We might just need to go with that for now, and then we just gotta lighten up the load a bit, be a bit more spine colored. Bring you two down. Maybe a little bit more red, a little bit less. I don't know. We'll just go with that. Yeah. Now Spine and Bong Bong are gonna be there joining you there. Hachi and Blurry to help try to keep things somewhat under control. We'll be able to give them wows and stuff. We can give them, there's some he gear they should be able to use. So hold on, we've got white, black, red. Red, black, pale. So we need a bit more white damage, so. Let's try giving you. Let's try giving you to those he gears. And then it's just a matter of let's give that nice suit to you. And Bong Bong gets the... Actually, let's give Spine the spacesuit. That looks a bit nicer on Spine. And then we just get the gaze armor and hope that's good enough. Okay. Hope she's up. Okay, welcome back, Pachi. I was just mostly yapping as I try to make... I'm gonna be trying again with the... Last time, we tried to suppress Yesid. And it almost got there. We were so close to getting everything working in our favor before, you know... Music Man down here got me tilted and made me just rage quit. So we're gonna be trying again. What do you miss? Oh yeah, so this is not a Fugi using the Fugi Tech website. This is a Fugi I basically am hosting entirely locally. Basically using the same backend as Fugi Tech, but just I have to manually adjust the files myself with like sort code stuff. This is how we did it back in like 2020, 2021 before the Fugi Tech site existed. And I just had to relook up the method of how to do that, just in case the Fugi Tech changes its website yet again. Or it just stops working for us yet again. Also, it's a little bit faster and more reactive because it's running locally on my end. It's not sending a signal out to Discord. Discord's signal is being captured by Fugi Tech servers. Fugi Tech then sends the information back here. It's just detecting back on my computer when stuff's happening, so it's a little bit more reactive. Yeah, let's try a core suppression. Everything's going down. That's fine. Let's start with something simple. Bong Bong, why don't you go try some work up there? Big and Will Be Bad Wolf, you like that. You like that work over there. Spine, you do some instinct with Punishing Bird. You do some attachment work. Let's give y'all a chance to run downstairs. Because we've got time to kill this time. We managed to beat... Unfortunately, my mom doesn't give a fuck about trying to pay attention to someone else saying, so that's why I muted, otherwise I was talking to me. That's I get that, no problem. Sorry that your mother's like that. I hope you're able to get, like... you're able to hear more clearly now. But... I just need to, for now, while we're doing this core suppression, do as little work with Silent Orchestra as possible. Because Silent Orchestra kept messing up something, anything, whenever we were doing some work. So we just had to make sure they are treated fine. And I think, if I remember right, instinct work was good with the shark? And I could send myself in for this, but I have to be very good at paying attention to time with this. It's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Right. Okay, so we got 11 seconds there. Counting a little bit faster, that's fine. Because we know what's going on, and because the only reason we failed last time was because of Silent Orchestra, I think if I just take my time, do a lot of low-level work to level up, like, Spine and Bong Bong and stuff like that, we'll be fine. Because I don't need to do any intensive, hard, or whatever work for now. I just need to make sure nothing gets out. Because we can kill... Okay, yeah. We got the next batch of people coming out. Bald is Awesome is complaining. That's fine. We just send in Arthur. Next we send in... Big and Will Be Bad Wolf. Blurry, get back in there. Alright, and then, Pachi, why don't you go talk with our friendly neighborhood skull. But, there we go. Yeah. How's your day been, Pachi? Have you been able to catch, you've been up to anything? Because I know a lot of people right now I know in the stream group, right, the general friend group connection, have been heading off to visit Arthur's stream right now. because Arthur's doing his like big open call end of the year, like, hey, just drop into the voice chat. We can chat, say hi, play games, and we were just doing what's the word? Jackbox. Let's do another. I can do another instinct with you. Do another quick timer with you, of running. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. Don't need to hear any more further there. We're back to work. Arthur, go back to work with Bald. You're fine. You'll definitely get that hair back. Trust me. The hairline's not that bad. It looks great actually on you. Oh. Oh, Bong Bong's dead. Shit. That's fine. It's not great, but that's managed. That's still fixable. I don't know who's doing an open call. Did he not? I know that's what he called it on like the schedule thing, was like, hey, yeah, there's a call going on for people just like you want to play the game. So I think right now they're doing Pokemon. They did Jackbox. They did some Pokemon card openings. They did some other sort of stuff, but it's mostly just like, hey, he's just like chilling out, drinking for like till like midnight his time. So that's his plan for ending the year off with a bang. Oh shit, Bong Bong's dead. I guess I gotta just keep working on cycling these people down here. Down the collapse. That might be it then, sorry. Because I never know how, like... I never know how, like, open the collab server stuff is because I see, like, some people get added, like, all the time. Some people leave stuff like that. And for some VTubers, and others are like, don't you dare mention that we've got the collab server. That's a secret. And I never know if that's, like, a faux pas or something or not to talk about. It's okay, I'm used to it. I'm sorry. I'm sure if you want to join in, they let you. They're pretty open, like, hell, like, having a lot of people I saw join with the Jackbox stuff, or at least for the audience or whatever, and at least to help facilitate right, you were WoW, so I didn't want to mess with you. Punishing Birds out, I can't mess with him, so I guess I just did you there. And then once you're through, the clowns are gonna come in. You're there. Oh no, it's not the clowns, it's the meat sacks or whatever. Either way, they're not a threat. They're just a hassle. You go there. You go. You go there. Let's focus on. All right, if you're sure. Let's just focus on this then, because I am... Yeah. I forgot how pixelated some of this shit really gets. Like, I knew it does deliberately pixelate itself for everything, because that's the whole point of you need to be able to work without knowing what information you can actually see. But I really, like, for how I remember it going, I didn't think it would get this bad this quick, because we've only hit our first ordeal, and I thought it would take a bit longer to get there. 20, I can wait a little bit more, and then I can get the 20th there. Let's wind up the music box, because that should allow us to get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, this is the one that pixelates everything, so we already can't see what we're doing. Like, we barely see what's going on there. We can't see their names. We can't see their names. We can't see what they're good at. We have to trust that we remember what work does well where. Because it's basically this quote unquote boss fight is the test of you've had to work with these abnormalities daily, quote unquote, for so long. Do you remember what you need to do in the absence of being able to freely look up? It's like it's not a like unexpected game design like challenge to throw at the player. I think it's really neat to just keep throwing as like a challenge. But let's put you back in there. Because I think, what are the other ones I think I remember? Because we know we've got, you need to pay attention to the work types change on you. Your stats keep dropping. You can't heal. And you can't view. That's all the upper layer ones that are nice and pretty simple. These are simple, manageable, like just simple individual day-to-day tasks you can work around. I think it's always the ones lower, like the middle and lower floors are when the meltdowns get really interesting. Because if I remember right, one of them is straight up an actual boss fight. Not like the, like metaphorical ones like we've got here, where it's like, here's a challenge you have to overcome using the skill set you've got. No, there was an enemy in the field, and she's very mean. But she's also the coolest, so I can't be upset at her. I try to remember what Bina is like suppression was. Because have you everything noted down on paper to know who works for? No, I have nothing noted down on paper. I am going entirely off vibes and what I purely remember in my own head. So let's grab, this is gonna be a purple noon, so we need to send someone who's, we gotta send in Spine to do this work actually, so we can send everyone else in to start going in for the combat once it goes. Alright. Where are you bastards? Oh, right. Shit. These are the ones that fall in straight on you. Good call, I sent Spine away. And thank you for not being there. How's hot suppression she's carrying us with? Hot suppression functions like so. You have a set amount of your stats at the start of the day will start to drop after every single time you the day for you get a new ordeal level go up. So it's a matter of with what you've got, can you manage to balance the actual and can you just manage the day when your stats keep getting lower and you can't rely on just overpowering your enemies like you usually do. Yeah, and I think this should be fine. It should just be Bluey's handling this one. Oh, what happens with her suppression with her? Oh, as a character, if I remember how Hod's thing is, Hod kind of has a bit of a issue where she needs to be seen as the one moral person in the facility of the Sapphira. Her breakdown's basically coming down from basically coming to realizing that, hey, yeah, remember how you think you're the one person that everyone can trust. You're the one friendly person in the Sapphira. No, you're just as bad as the others. You're just lying to yourself and basically saying, people like me more, I'm the kind one, I'm the one who cares, even though I've basically been enabling a drug habit for one of my coworkers, become a dealer for the rest of the employees working underneath me in order to make them would have to come to her and try to make people survive. She's got a lot of issues relying on both feeling needed and feeling like she's contributing a lot well. But it's a lot of a matter of she's having to feel needed, and what I've already said needed a few times. Hold on. It's needed, and she needs to realize the steps she takes to pretending to be a better person like she has been isn't actually being a better person. She needs to do steps to put that desire to be liked and better into practice and actually step up as a person. Yeah, I kind of say the feeling all the Sapphira are written really well to have really understandable reasons for crashing out. Yes, it's here is entirely just hey, I'm stuck being forced to watch every single day and remember every single day as every employee who we kind of just brush aside, every nugget we lose, every nameless clerk to us, he knows their names, their identities. He knows a lot about them, who they are as a person, and has to watch them without any like suppression filter like we've got to make things look nice and bearable. To like make it actually, to like, he has to know. Yeah, he has to know and remember everything despite that happens. So he has to live with that, and that's why he's sort of doing his crash out now. Malkuth. What was Malkuth's? I don't remember Malkuth's off the top of my head. I know Netzach is basically something about him. He keeps putting himself under like drugs and like trying to not care because he thinks emotionally disconnecting. Like, was that Netzach, or was that might have been Chesed, not Netzach, but point stands. I know it's been a little bit since I've had to like think about that, but yeah, Pachi, her Pods is all about like she wants people to like her, which I get that makes a lot of sense for the person at the top floor. Like, being on the top floor where they don't need to go into the real depths of, oh, this company's kind of fucked. Like, morally, reprehensibly, and also a bunch of other shit going on that makes it, like, kind of a bad deal to live and work here. The green-haired, depressed, drunk one, yeah, that is Netzach. Basically, he's trying to just, oh, okay, what's the current ordeal? Okay, it's not you two, that's good, we can manage that. Music box, I could run in there. You're being handled, that's fine. Grandma, go run handle Grandma. Okay. We need to send in you down there. Pachi, I need you to kindly... Pachi, I need you to kindly handle that fellow. I need Spine to handle that, and I think that's everyone handled immediately. Then I need to quickly pay attention so I can just walk in, walk out of the music box before people start breaking out. And to work with you, that's fine. Fine. You go there, and I kind of, if I send Child of the Galaxy, I think you like, what was your thing? It wasn't, I think you didn't care, you just locked people down so only one person could work with you, so I kind of need to make it so it's gonna be whoever that was. I think that's yeah, whoever that is. We'll have to keep working with you another day. Everything's pixelated, screens jittering, the colors are washed out to hell and back. I am coasting off the bare, like, as little information as I can and having to make this shit work. Oh, wait, we need to get back to, you handle that. That's fine. I think we're gonna be okay from here. We just gotta beat this one, this meter, and I think we'll be fine. But that's gonna be the hard bit then, because that's gonna be 10 Abnos are gonna be complaining. And that's what we have to... We're gonna have to make sure to triage some of those, because some of them we cannot react with. We cannot, like, affect. But let's get back to you there. Tick up the clock a little bit more over here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's that on Teresa. Let's get Bald there. Repression there. Child of the Galaxy, you're getting... Congratulations, you've got a babysitter for today. Spine, go talk with our favorite skull. You do insight work there. Flurry, you do that. That should cover most of that, because we've got, hold on, we've got 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We've got 9, so we can tentatively afford one Abno being a complainer. But that also might come with the cost of we might need to sacrifice Spine again. Well, that'll be fine, because once Zach's done, that's another facility locked down from breaking out. Wait, I think that was what Bina's does, I think. Because we've not met Bina on stream yet. But I think her whole ordeal is that, remember all those avenues you just locked down? Yeah, haha, no, everyone gets to escape now again. I hope you're ready for everything to get really hard again. I mean, you can always rehire spine. That I can do. It's just the right, let's actually speak of spine, let's you back there. You back there? No, that's bad. I think that's one off before it's about to fire off. It's about to be upset. It's almost there, I just need to... Okay, so Pachi, you're back. Get in their spine. Can we make it? Oh, we did it! We did it! Oh, I was panicking over nothing. We got it. What do you have to do to complete special? So the suppression is always a matter of survive, first off. Then you have to reach, I believe, level 6? Level 6 in the top meter there, so you have to go through 6 meltdowns or / ordeals in order to have the suppression be finished while having like the full energy tank as always. I heard about Elijah. I'm sorry. I guess now everyone should know that there are consequences to forcefully entering a laboratory with restricted access. Also, you were very careless not to put the supply room key back in its proper place. You may think I'm being too strict, but I can't help it. I'm not saying anything false. We should set up a time for when keys must be returned to prevent people like you from causing this again. Oh, this? I wore this to prevent any chemicals from splashing on my body. Don't worry, I'm just a little tired. No need to show concern. I'll go prepare for the upcoming experiment. Wounds have a way of revealing themselves, even for those who wish to keep them concealed. For Gabriel, it was the change in his clothes. Maybe it was easier on his mind to conclude that Elijah's death was caused by a violation of the rules. He tried harder to stick to his principles. He tried to maintain his objectivity. But perhaps his excessive rationality is what destroyed him. His earnest hope to not see anyone else die couldn't reach me. No, there's no point in lying anymore. I pretended that I didn't hear his desperate cry. There's no need to ask if I'm doing all right. I heard about what you and I did yesterday. I felt like it was the first time I lost myself. It was not quite pleasant, but it was not as terrible as I expected it to be either. Rather, I feel relieved. Not to say that all the hatred that surrounds me is completely washed away. I still see that rotting hallucination, and sometimes I'll feel disgusted and have an unbearable anger towards you. However, if there is one aspect that has changed, it's that I can be in as much despair as I want right now. Someday, a hope will painfully grow out of the rotten wound. What you gave to us was a seed of hope. It seems that you're also on the way to embracing your painful past. It's always the beginning that's difficult, and your outfit still isn't up to the company standard. I suppose I should seriously consider having penalty points apply even to the manager. And through this, we've regained the rationality to maintain discretion. And now we finish day 25? No, we don't want to meet A, but we'll do that later. We did it. I know they're robots and all, but it's damn so cool they have to live with the memories of someone who's already gone. I feel like it's been elaborated because you've been watching Blurry's streams, and Blurry's gotten to have Gebra and Chesed on. Oh, hooray! Extra PE boxes, yay! And it won't got extra meltdowns, yay! We like that. But the thing about that is they're not kind of just like, yeah, you should have seen if you were there with Blurry stream stuff, you would have seen that when we need to get you out and put Nobu back in information team. Actually, no, we could put Spine down there for now and like move over here. But they're not kind of just robots, if that makes sense. Yeah, because if you've seen Tipreth's story up to around this bit when they... Yeah, he would have seen Tipreth's story by now. Because he's got all the shields unlocked. I missed a lot of plot points because of my mom's lack of respect for other people. So... There's only one full robot in the facility. That's Angela. All the Sapphira we've met so far, they're not robots. They're human brains in robots. Because the way, if the other stories and games that they've revealed basically say, you're not allowed to make AI. So they're skirting the rules on all the other, like in the city, if you want to live in the city that this place works at, you can't make AI. We've broken the rule once by making Angela. But the others, they're able to go by because, oh, human brains and robot bodies? Yeah, that's fine. They're still human. So yeah, that's why they've still got a human body, like still got human things of like, it's not just memories, but like the habits and stuff like seeing your body rotting around you, etc. And like their other internalized traumas are all still them. Because it's words. Like they're humans. They're not fake, but yeah, not memories they have. Yeah, it's not memories. They're literally, it's the same person. It's just like they basically got a new lease in life as this robot person now. Yeah, so Nobu goes down. Yeah, right. Spine. What are you level 3 at? You level 3 prudence. We need fortitude. Okay, that's fine. I'm gonna... Well, let's upgrade... What gear can we give Spine now? With level 3 prudence. We still want white damage, so I think that's fine. Yeah, that one. They got transferred to a body that can't die. Yeah, base. Well, they can still ish die, but that's a separate thing. There's something else keeping them from dying, and that's sort of the fact that you know, every time we... Do you know how every few days, whenever like you play this, when Blurry plays it says something like a memory restoration, like something like that? Basically, they're not only trapped in robot bodies, but they're also in the time loop. In a time loop. Because every time we start a new roguelike, a run of the roguelike mode, that's another time loop started. Oh no, that's actual canon and lore, that's a thing that just happens here. So they're kind of getting twice the amount of, like, eternal suffering. But, you know, their memories didn't fully carry over compared to, unless it says, like, their memory repository upgraded. So, like, whenever we get progress that now carries to a new run, that's when their, like, memories continue in the time loop. So there's a lot of layers of this shit's fucked if you stop to look at it going on. Yeah, let's... Bro, that's even worse. Oh yeah, that's terrible. Employee status is detected. Yeah, so we will start losing, Yeah, so we can't let fire blow just... I could do a hard suppression now. Help us lock out Big and we'll be Bad Wolf, because that would be, yeah. That's really messed up. But... I would not subject myself to this, but I won't say their end goal for why they're going through all the suffering is inherently wrong or inherently bad. I just never want to be subjected to it myself. There's like so many like stuff to work with, but do I want to tempt fate and just try a hard? Because that's a lot of stat lowering, but I can be able to actually see what goes on is the thing. And that will get me my third meltdown. And then that will then unlock... That'll unlock Netzach, and we can start working that. And we can lock down this fucking... Oh, I hate you. I hate you, Snow White. Oh yeah, alright, let me... Do I have any more gear I can quickly buy? Yes. Because I know some people died, and I don't know if I've re-topped off that gear. That looks like it's fine. Hard reduces stats a lot. A filter. That's manageable, I think. Yeah, let's just do hard. And then we'll have blurry up there to be able to... Thank you for the hydrate and the posture check. We'll have blurry up there to... respond as needed. But spine should be generally safe now. So let's... No, I will hire... I will hire again, just because we're... For some bodies, just in case. So let's do a Bong Bong again. That very sharp, vibrant blue. No, I need a... Yeah, we do that, and then we get the stupid long hair. Because this needs to be down to the knees level. There we go, comically long. There, and then... So the face of someone who's very happy to be here and work at the company. That's fine, but where's a smile? There we go, that's Bong Bong. You join Pachi up there and hopefully you'll survive a bit longer. But since I'm not going to be sending you off to Schadenfreude, you'll probably manage. Get you off there with Bird. Kanata level, yeah, that level of like excessively long over the top hair is what we're looking for. Yeah, there we go, that should work. And I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So provided no one dies, this should be enough. As long as I can keep visiting Grandma happy. Hey, Grandma's a couple floors down, but I can certainly send you off down that way if you want to go say hi to Grandma. Yeah, let's, yeah, if you want to go say hi to Grandma, bit of a trek, but I believe in you. Silent orchestra. Do I want to tempt fate with you now while it's still early? Because I think your thing is that you always only cause issues once people interact with you. Yeah, I need to get like a net neutral work with you is the thing. So we need to get, we just started, it's worth a shot, why not? Let's just see what happens. Actually, Skin Prophecy might be very helpful because that increases our prudence, which is very nice. Like as a flat stat increase, so we need Blurry, head over there. Spine, why don't you go say hi to the funny shrimp? You there. You there. That should be just about everyone working except for Bong Bong. But you know what? That's fine, because Bong Bong can set us off to our first level of Meltdown. Hi, Grandma. How are you enjoying the stories with Grandma? Oh, that's nice. You got the glasses from Grandma day one, like literally frame one. Aw, that's wonderful. Blurry, go visit the clock. I don't think this'll trigger. Yeah, okay. So backwards clock. As long as they're above level 3, we can keep charging them up over and over again. And then once that, we can keep the clock available in case everything goes wrong. Yeah. So, Bong Bong, you go talk with our favorite, you know, skull. Okay, and that's stats going down for everyone. So we need to be more careful now. Hit you with that. We're not touching you again. Because you're at level 1, so unless we actively need to, you're never being talked to again. Send you there, send you there. Blurry, go talk to the wolf. Spine, go socialize with the shrimp. You there. You there. Oh, Punishing Bird's out. I got to instinctively do something to stop that, but no, we need to let Punishing Bird go do their thing. Right, heal up. Yeah, especially since it's a good time to work with the Abnos that need middle end or bad war. Yeah, this is... That actually might make it a great time to start toying with Silent. I guess. Provided we don't all die as we try to, like, take him out. Because the other thing is, like, any other Abno... definitely, great time to work with them. With it being an Aleph, though. And, like... The Aleph's always prickly and a pain in the ass. So... I could try... What's going on with the monk? I don't remember what the monk does. Why not? We've got a little bit of time. Oh, right, it's purple dawn. Right. Because... It's purple, so if it becomes a purple noon, then I need to remember to take people out. Because at the very least, Spine and Bong Bong would absolutely... I don't think he likes that. At all. Alright. Sure. That's probably bad. SP was healed. Okay, so you might like insight work more. Gotcha. Good to know. I'll try to remember that. Alright, Spine, kick us off. Where are we going for the hunger that feasts? The Fruit of Understanding, that was what they were called. Oh, you go there, you go there, you go there. You go there. You two go there. And we just let what happens happens. After Blurry's done dealing with that one, he can run across to go deal with his own departments. Yeah, you run up there and handle that. That should make it all handle just fine. Just wave bye to Hod as you're going by. In her little weird library, computer lab, whatever's going on. Yeah. Oh, so we got the Cobalt Skull for extra attack speed, extra hands up. Can I get another ego gear on you? What's shot in? Oh, right. We've already got that for extra HP, so we can't work on that. We can't work on the button, so we need to. Hold on. The scars are. What are the scars on? The scars are the face, so I can get the scars and the 5 o'clock shadow. But the 5 o'clock shadow isn't that beneficial. We can't lock outside of the... Right, we need to lock inside the character menu. I can't just try to preserve that just yet. Whoops. Oh well. Attachment. That. Attachment. Say hi to the bird. Instinct. No, not that. Not you. Justice from Nobu. Insight from Bald. Instinct, we do a few more seconds on the Teresha to make sure we get that timer up. And I think we'll manage. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, 120. Okay. Still slow, still not a great amount of time. I could probably go for a bit longer, but I'm not tempted. No fate needs to be tempted now. When we're still in the middle of a war zone, basically. You there. And you there, Bong Bong. Hit us with the next layer, Pod. What's the worst that could happen? Who's gonna break out? Okay, so we've got Bald. Send you there. Nobu, you go there. You go there. You go there. Pachi, you able to run down to go meet Grandma in time? She's looking a bit lonely. And I don't think anyone else is having a fit. Yeah, looks like it's fine. So we should probably not die, I guess. Maybe. I think. No, why am I saying I think? I know we should be fine. Gotta have some positivity and optimism in things. Ooh, and that's a project update thing I just got that I'm gonna need to... Oh, yep, Grandma got a little bit upset. You kind of got a little bit of a leftover cookie, like... I don't know, leftover cookie dough or something, like clawing on your face. Because the food was left out a little bit too long. That's fine. She was happy with the visit. Thanks for stopping by. Alright, so, shark. Wow, ecstasy. Ooh. Oh, that's some good armor. Okay, yeah, we're gonna be having a delightful time with that shark. Oh, wait, I died. So we kind of need me there because I don't want to have to regrind all the justice training and level up max agent like that just yet. Whoopsie. I think I left myself inside the music box a bit too long or something. I don't know, something did that. Something caused me to die. I thought I was fine, but I didn't pay attention until I was dead. So we'll have to see how it goes. See what's what. There you go. Core suppression. Go. Might as well get this works. Get that work started now early. Just see how it goes. Yeah, that looks how it is. See how it's going. Let's have you go there. you go there. Talk to the funny shrimp spine. Yo, the Fugi looks the same. I know, right? The final arts finally came in. This one's so good. I'm so happy with it. I went with this one because I was ready to start pulling out like the one I've got for when we get to layer 3 with Bina. But we've not gotten there yet, and I don't think I want to show that off just yet till we get there. Because that requires we need to get this floor open and that floor open. And then I can finally show off that and the one I've got specially prepared for there. Because I'm happiest with that one. It's not that big of a change from my other one. But goddamn, it looks clean. Index posing all over everyone. Agile. Rip that. Rip. Sorry. Work result was good. That was too good of a work result. Okay, we've got the hooded monk out there. He seemed okay with insight, which we liked. You do some attachment work. You send yourself in there. Okay. Yeah. That's enough. That's enough time. Your stamina's, you're not going down, right? You don't got a very strange debilitating side effect, right? No, you're fine. Okay, you're good. You two go back down here. I think that'll be enough. Go talk with Grandma, Arthur. You'll be fine. And Bong Bong. Yeah, we'll have Bong Bong go. Trigger our first cycle through all of the stat down. Arlek, you're gonna have to go there. If Child of the Galaxy is asking for help, we might need to... Yeah, okay. Might need to pull in Spine. Because I think Spine is... Yeah. Spine was okay. And Child's generally... Well, no, that's a he. Pachi, I'm gonna need you to take care of Child for a while. They're being a bit needy and I don't think Spine's got the stats to withstand the damage. Sorry. I'll make sure you can visit Grandma on later days, but right now, the numbers aren't looking that good. Okay, I'm there. Okay. Let's get back in the routine. Insight work was well, so... Let's see if the stat drop is enough. Because I'm feeling brave. Not that brave. Not that brave, me. Me, take some more damage. Fuck up. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Okay. Ew. Okay, good. Size of the audible area of the music expands. So we could either kill her. We probably also could, if it does end up escaping, just, you know, leave. Like, have people leave, just let the music go. Annihilate a lot of people there, and then we just wait for... Once that's done, we run down and start killing Monk, who's gonna escape once, like, 10 people die, I think I saw last time. So we just gotta... Park, you go there. Nobu. Arthur. Pachi, I'm gonna need you to hang out with with a child. Welcome back from Mad Jail, Pachi. Sorry you got kidnapped like that. May you be free. Grab you there, or not. Let's save the next dawn. The dawn isn't that bad, I know. It's orange dawn, so that's the... It's not the clown, it's not the meat, it's not the machines. Orange dawn. Orange dawn. Which was orange? Was that the bugs? Yeah, I think that might have just been the bugs breaking out, so we gotta just send in a... Yeah, we'll send in Bong Bong. Everyone split up. Hachi, you go down there. Arleka, you have fun with that. Ravi, you help down there. Blurry, you get to head that one. Look, Blurry. Spine, just to make sure I'm not sending you there, you get to go do work. You all run over there. I wish pre-roll ads rune. I think it's really annoying to be forced to fulfill a quota to avoid. It is the worst. I understand why they were sort of a thing, just to make sure, like, Twitch makes money, but, like, they're being subsidized by Amazon. Okay, you guys got yours. Oh, Pachi, they escaped. Pachi, I need you to run back. Why are you not running? Arthur, Nobu, I need you to kill. There we go, come on, chop down. And then... Pachi, just go off killing again. You got them down. You're just slaying them down. One hit. You just gotta land the hit and it's gone. There we go. I get why ads exist, yeah, because they, like, the pre-rolls are needed in order for just, like, Twitch to make money, which is annoying. They're owned by Amazon. I understand they want Amazon wants them to make money, but they're one of, if not the de facto streaming site, and own, like, a massive amount of market just for reach and engagement, which I say that's kind of why they want to run ads. Even if it's not to make money, that's a large amount of eyes watching people live constantly. Ergo, product placement and advertisement can go really far. Hello, how goes management? It's going well this time. We managed to beat, Yesid's, suppression earlier. Like, and now we're working on Hod, so make sure she can calm down a bit. And then we're gonna whatever we do after that, we'll find out. Right now we're just, vibing and just trying to make it through the day without everyone dying. But I have faith in my agents to not immediately die on me. I think, probably. Anyway, Revy, go back and say hi to Judgment Bird. Spine, I'm gonna need you to talk with the shrimp again. Blurry, go talk with the funny Wolfman. You know, we've been sending you a lot to go work with once in 100 good deeds, Bong Bong. Let's go start leveling up your prudence. Because we're gonna kind of need it, I think, at this point. Yeah, fanatical fanatic. Fan. Fanatic, however you want to. Yeah, there we go. I was like that. How's your day going? Welcome to Lobco. I assume because of how you're acting like that, you probably know how the game works then? So, those were what I said, weren't just a bunch of words flying at you, going in one ear, coming out the other. Let's get you there. Let's try some work with the monk again. And if that doesn't work, we'll just kill him. I presume that's the current plan. Don't know, I just cleaned up something I've meaning to do for a while. Yeah, you're familiar with the game. That's good. Always glad to find, like, despite this being an old and, like, kind of underground game, compared to, like, Limbus Company and, like, even Library Ruiner, like, this game still has, like, people, like, going up to bat for it and still following out for its nonsense. It's still nice to see, like, it's... makes the game, like... I don't know, not, like, feel alive, but, like, it's... it, like, keeps the game evergreen, I guess, is the better way to put it. 40 boxes, not yet, but... oh my god, a little shark gun, that's adorable. Oh, fast and long range, ooh, and it's WoW. Wait, the monk's name is the Honored Monk? Yeah? Yeah, Blurry. Why? Do you think the name changed? Did something happen? Did you make the monk angry and you've sort of got him, like, to throw off his vow of honor? What'd you do, Blurry? Yeah. Yeah, having ads is the problem. It's the 3 minutes for hours so people who don't get slapped by ads is super annoying. Because then you have to choose between being interrupted less often but giving ads with bearable lengths to people, or being interrupted less often if you have such a lot ad. Yeah. There is, I'm glad they give you the an actual option to dictate how the ads work. Compared to, like, because I know if I was trying to go on YouTube and I tried to dictate how many ads I want to do on a YouTube video, YouTube's gonna laugh at me and say, no, you're getting this much, because they keep wanting to force feed ads everywhere in that site alongside their AI nonsense. But at the very least, being able to dictate when and how this happens. I know YouTube streams don't get ads unless you opt. Okay, Revy, go say hi to you. Okay, you're fine, so I can send in, or I like to go talk with this girl there. Okay, the monk of the orchestra aren't going, that's fine, I can work with that. Instinct, you do instinct work. Der Freischutz. Repression, go read the book, Arthur. I think that's over there, okay. You can pick on YouTube too, actually, I have live stream. Okay, because how is the live stream actually the ad system there work for you? Because you're the one I know who's got the YouTube partner, so you can tell me, like, is it a similar thing to, like, Twitch where it tells you, like, you can have X amount of ads per day, pre-rolls, not pre-rolls, etc.? Because I know in the past... okay. Except for, Bong Bong and, Spine. Everyone go down. We've got work to do. Also, I was here before and I saw you doing Yes It's Core then too. I was? The thing is, like, I didn't get it at the time, or, like, I did, and then immediately they... well, this isn't Yes It's, by the way, this is Hod. But, what's it? This is Yes It's, but hitting. Go on, come on. I just need people to hit it till it dies already. How's... oh, joy! I see the problem. I see the problem. Fucking shelter. Because everything, like, that's Judgment Bird out and Monk out, and you forget about the bunker too, it's not just me. Yeah, like, yeah, I know it's not, like, I know it's not like a thing, like, I'm not saying I'm perfect about it. I just also, like, whenever you're live and you're acting and, like, you go the way you do, it's very easy to just give you shit. So I do it as a funny haha, you're a friend. Might as well ignore the tool meltdowns this one. That's fair. But, you know, I'm still in the, like, I'm in the transition period of the mindset where if there's a meltdown, I know I don't need to address it if it's a tool or someone who doesn't escape, like Grandma, like the shrimp, etc. But, like, my mind still goes to the headset of, I should probably do something about it if I can. Yeah. Hold on, there's some bots in here I need to, There we go, I got that bot out, but I don't think you guys saw it. You bet, personally, in terms of gameplay, I still prefer this game over Library of Ruiner and Limbus. There's that. Streamed it having ads, I see, blah, blah. Shields up, we got an ALF to handle. It's a blast shelter, yeah. Bonk the bot. Yep. No one gets to advertise on my channel except for me and the people and the sponsors I occasionally take, which have mostly been Ho-Yo games. Actually, quick things, chat. What are there any Stream Element sponsors? Do you have any like good sponsors going on at the moment that could like capture my interest, give me some money for the holidays? No. Nope, nothing worthwhile, nothing good. Looks like more the same old guff they usually send out there, so... Okay. This stream is brought to you by the Asexual Loser Glasses Businessman Streamer. Excuse you, I am not Asexual Loser Glasses Businessman Streamer right now. As you can see from my Fugi, I am in fact captain of, like, member of the... Yeah, I think that's a captain armband of the disciplinary team for Gebra, Agent Case. From the Nuggets. Let's have bald handles. Get that. Get that. Blurry, because you're being you. Go have fun with Schadenfreude. Fuck you. Send you in there. Attachment work down there. Justice work up there. Attachment work for Bong Bong. Strictly speaking, handling meltdowns is preferable. You'll lose that 5 times meltdown energy level for missed meltdowns, time negligible in most scenarios. Any previous exclusive games, happy experience with subscribe price? Generally, I think I'm at the point right now where I'm at the bit where I have a lot of game knowledge, I just need to work on my game execution. Because I've been playing this on and off on stream since, like, September, and I've been popping in on Blurry's streams occasionally to have to be his Angela in the corner, telling him, okay, remember, this app node does X, this does Y. It's just a matter of me, like, the knowledge is in my head, I need to get into the mindset where I can actually action it. So, I do appreciate the offer, though. I'll be sure to ask if that's there. Not that I ever listen to you, even though you should. Gotcha. Yeah. Helping out with stuff the game either doesn't tell me or, like, stuff like I might be misinterpreting then. I think I'm generally fine with it, so if you want to comment stuff, you're fine. No story spoilers. I've gotten to just to the start of the like lower floors, so no story spoilers past that. Even though I have an idea of what's going on and what'll happen after, that's still something I like experiencing. But if it's just like mechanical stuff for Abnos I've got, absolutely go ahead. If that makes sense. If those words I'm throwing out like actually have like coherence and aren't just, ooh, you're having, oh, it's Grandma. Okay, Arthur, go say hi to Grandma. Speaking of, mind if I bring up my pet? Oh, sure, go ahead. What peeves your pet? What pet is your pe- You know what I mean. What grinds your gears? What stickles your bricks? What the fuck does that even mean? I'm saying words and they're just... I'm in too much of like my automatic mode where I'm trying to act on in assignment mode. My words are just coming out without actually a thought from my head. Blurry... Go have fun with the wolf. Okay, so you've calmed down. Weapons hit multiple times to attack. Don't say they hit multiple times to attack. Schadenfreude's gaze hits 9 times, and Justitia can hit 5. Okay, so I know with Justitia, that's a thing where, like, it's an occasional combo, it's not a consistent one, which is part of the issue there as well. Because it's in the description somewhere, like, where it tells, like, it can do some extra damage, but it doesn't, like, that's something you usually have to just find out on the wiki or just see them suddenly happen in the wild. But yeah, that's absolutely a valid resource, because I think part of it is just, like, they've gotten better at explaining how their games work over time. Better, they're not good at it, because I played Ruiner, I've played LobCorp, I've played Limbus. They're kind of bad at explaining things in any level of onboarding players in any level of approachable manner. They've gotten a lot better, especially with Limbus, because that's one where they have to actively update their mechanics. And, like, update their stuff in order to keep getting paid. But I do think part of, also that is, don't push the button. Oh. Okay. But I feel for the most part, rare equals good, and that's the most you can get from some of these. Yeah. Because I can feel this game has a lot of love and passion put into it. A lot of care and a lot of, like, allusions and references to, like, its inspirations from, like, SCP, Warehouse 13, etc. All the stuff that you can see, like, they really did put a lot of love and care into the game. But it also does feel like this is their first game. This is their first game as a team, and you can really feel that. From, like, minor mistakes, small weird bugs, like the memory leak is, like, the memory leak is one thing that, like, people always mention. Like, there's also stuff like the music doesn't always loop properly, so you have to, like, get a thing to fix that. It's jank. It's kind of barely put together, but you can feel like this was a labor of love, especially with how many times they've reworked it. Because there was the old Legacy mode where, like, you had a lot of different art, slightly different mechanics, stuff like that. They basically revamped the entire thing to a 2.0 game build. And then there's, like, how many times they updated the translation to make sure it's accurate. It's it's accurate. It's, well, as accurate as we can get. It conveys the intention they want. And, like, it's not just basically the garbage ones like the early translations were. It's not Euro jank, but Asia jank, and we love it. Yeah, if we're talking about Asia jank, I don't know if I call this jank. Have any of you heard of the game Monarch? This is a weird cut for me, because this is a game I've got. This came out in, like, 2011. This is not an old game. It's a recent-ish one. But it's got a wild, weird lineup of, like, staff and cast members that I just need to make sure, like, I'm not the only one who remembers it, and, like, the people who were there on my stream when we were, because this is something we found on stream, I want to say, like, yeah, back in 2020, like, right as I was first starting VTubing stuff. Revy, you go say hi to Judgment. You go press the... So, let me make sure I've got this right. The Monarch Wiki. Pull this up. So, this is a game made by Landcars, which I think is like a new small studio. Yeah, they have stuff like Landcars have done stuff like let's see. They've helped Atlas with Etrian Odyssey. They helped out with a Shin Megami Tensei Strange Journey. They've done Wii Chess. Other stuff like a strategy RPG with Square is like a support studio called the Direfield Chronicle. So they've sort of been like a fringe like support studio helping out like various big studios there. So in one of their chances to get like a full big game of their own out there, they want to get like a big team up there. So they got writers from Shin Megami Tensei. They got the artist from the Overlord anime manga light novels, Sobin. And it's how do I describe it? It's like the jankest, like 6.5, 7 out of 10, like This shit kinda sucks, but it's kinda fire though. Game alive. Allow me to find it to, like, the kind of art that was, like, selling me on this game. Cause, like, this game looks so edgy. It's so stupid and so, like, crawling in my skin. These wounds, they will not heal. Level. If, where are you? Let me pull up some of the art they've got. Because it's also, like, an exceptionally long game with, like, 90 hours, like, if you want to push it. But, here we go. IMDb. Hit me with that good art that I need. You've got screenshots somewhere. Come on, work with me. Like, it's, sources... right desktop. That did not connect. Okay. Hold on. Why are you not switching over? Game scene. Okay. Right desktop. Okay. So this is the kind of art we get with, like, yes, white-haired, red-eye, full of blacks, full of reds, edgy art level. This is my shit for, like, if I want dumb, over-the-top, edgy, like, grim derp level shit. Like, not grim dark, grim derp. Stupidly, like, overly edgy, overly thing, like, no seed of hope, nothing. You're like, you're Worm, you're like Parahuman, you're fucking Project Horizons, Monarch. This looks like, oh, like, they were cooking when they brought in Sobin. Because as the artist for Overlord, he does that kind of art well. But like where is it? This is your protagonist normally in a school world thing. And then he immediately gets his crown, his cloak, his armor, his like amazing silhouette. This shit was stupid and edgy, and I loved it. I was here for it. I've got the fucking collector's edition because I found it in time to be hyped for it and get that there. And it was fucking terrible. It's like, it's on Steam, I know that. Cause it's a weird thing where it's not a turn-based RPG, but if I remember right, it slightly is, where like during your turn you've got a set amount of place to move, sort of like, I could be remembering wrong because it has been like a decade, like not a decade, like 4 years since I last played it. Why am I trying to say a decade? I don't know why. It's 4 years I last played it because I played it at launch. Like, you run around hitting things, and then you have to like, hopefully you position yourself well so you don't immediately take all the damage back at it. And like, every single character they have alive has that same level of like, okay, that's cute. And then like, okay, I see where you're going with your like, fantasy sort of Persona E, sort of Shin Megami Tensei art. And then they somehow managed to make it even edgier with like, yeah, that person's edgy, like, emo, listens to like My Chemical Romance, like, etc. sort of thing. Then you give them shit like this. Where like, it's sitting on the edge of being so edgy, like, so edgy, so dumb, it's stupid. But it's also just over the top enough to kind of be cool. Like, I can't complain about any of these character designs or anything they've got going on. They managed to make it work despite looking stupid. It's such a weird aesthetic, but I can't hate it. And I'm getting distracted by this. But this was a thing that it came back to my head recently. Because while I was busy reorganizing my entire, like, music library I've got going on, it came back up as a thing. Where I could just, like, I found the soundtrack there, and I had to give it a re-listen. And like, yeah, that's the soundtrack of all time, baby. Honestly, if you get the chance to get it on sale at like, or something, I do think it's worth the shot just to like experience for like more like Asia jank stuff, because you're not getting a good story with it. It's kind of just okay. You can feel the difficulty being absurdly hard at times because it's by the SMT devs. but also I had a great time with the little amount I actually ended up playing of it. So, like, I should go back and actually finish it, but that's just added to my list of, like, shit I just need to play again at some point. Ooh, I'm not happy with that. Park, I'm taking a risk with both of you. Please don't screw me over. I can leave Grandma behind. She just festers and that does nothing. I need to deal with a Judgment Bird, and I need to deal with you. I wonder if you could use some boxes to check TSO's work rate. Use some boxes to check. Oh yeah. I know the work rates is something like. Yeah, I know he likes attachment is generally the easiest one to go with for his sort of thing. Ooh, that's good. We don't want a good work rate. We want perfectly, like, evil dead center. Okay, that's, okay, huh. Blurry, I need you to come down here, quick. Like, as fast as you can, please. Like, this is, Oh. Okay. You know what? We're taking a vacation. Taking a bit of a vacation, you know? Everyone just, leave. Central Command can be long. You know, Central Command can belong to, Silent Orchestra. We just need Blurry to go, like, help make. I don't think Park's gonna survive in time. He's sitting there with his, like, annoyance long enough. He don't think he's gonna. Yep, nope, Park didn't make it. Blurry, head back up. Is it worth a restart? Because Park has our A-lift gear, and we kind of need the A-lift gear again. And we don't have any of the upgrades from later on that give you a chance to recover A-lift gear. So I think we need to just let what happened happen. If it was like Bong Bong or Spine, someone we can cheap and easily replace, sure. But Park and me are the only ones with the A-lift gear, and that's why we're down there to keep, like, to keep Silent Orchestra contained if needed. Yeah, let's get back to core suppression, go off. Attempt number 3, or whatever. No work on Silent today. Not having anything else, we're just leaving everything as it goes. Alright, let's train instinct on you there. Attachment. Suppression. Attachment. Go. That should be just under our meter before it actually starts another meltdown. Yeah, we've got 2 open. So the number of works it takes to get to the next meltdown level is equal to the number of magical. Really? Number of works it takes to the next meltdown level. Huh. So the bullets down here, these bullets. For a sec, I misread that and thought that was like magic bullets, and I'm like, no, there's more than 7, but okay. If it's consistently at like knowing that like we need 10 works in order to make something. Okay, that's actually really helpful to know. Yeah. Because that's one of the things where, like, I feel like I'm just going with my gut at times to make sure, like, things work out. But if that is a confirm, like, a workable, consistent thing we can follow, that's wonderful, actually. Thank you. Alright. So let's get you your boxes so we can keep track of you. I don't think you are one of the ones that complain when you get good work. Yeah, you're not. Alright, let's send in Bald. What do we got? Come on. You go there. Who's complaining? Who's complaining? Ah, Grandma. Might as well send someone into Grandma. She's right there. Of course, there are factors that influence this, like welfare clerks increasing the bullet count by 3, but that's a different story. Oh, right, I guess. Because the clerks do affect stuff beyond healing. I just never think about that. Huh. Yeah, so it's like, if I have that up, if we have the full stacked to clerk upgrade, we just gotta remember to, like, subtract 3 from that, from the mental math. But welfare clerks are also something we can kind of manage by just, you know, just doing a little bit of a, you know, bam, if we need to. Only if we need to, of course. We care about, we here at Lobotomy Corporation care very much about what's going on in our employees' lives. We need to very much know what horrors you're facing in the night. And if you're having too much trauma, why don't we talk to our extraction department? They might be able to help you in ways you would not imagine. Alright, let's have you go there. Clerks don't affect healing though. Safety clerk side, they increase generated healing. But don't clerk, doesn't the amount of clerks up here. Benefits applied by the amount of clerks they've gotten there is like how many there. So yeah. Like clerks do, it might just be the safety clerks, yeah. But that is, yeah, here we go. Yeah, safety, increase healing. Based on how many are there, so. Yeah. I did not, okay. So, we don't get any of that health department function. Damn, okay. Guess I was cursed clerk dying does not charge. It doesn't, it just, depending where it is, it lowers the efficiency a little bit. So like, I think the only thing that turns off for generators is the Netzach ordeal, because that's explicitly the challenge they want you to overcome. You there. Spine, instinct, you attachment. You there. Yeah. Okay, that's fine, that's good. Blurry, you go. Spine? Oh. Oh, right, Spine was getting her drink. Sorry. Oh, God, I had an incoming heart attack coming because I thought, oh no, Spine was getting kidnapped by the shrimp. Nope, not today. We're still doing good work. We've not done anything that requires the shrimp to kidnap people, so. Let's have Blurry handle this. And then we get everyone ready to just run off and start dealing with clowns. Because basic clowns are annoying, but the low-level clowns right now aren't that bad, provided we just keep them away from the ALFs. So long as the clowns don't touch Silent Orchestra, everything else we can manage, pretty much. The one that would be annoying would be Snow White's apple, because I just hate having to, like, kill her, because she's always a pain in the ass to fight. But she's not hard, she's just a pain. So it's a matter of... let's... yeah, okay. You go there, Bing Bong. Let's get our next stat down and send in the clowns. Ba -ba, ba -ba, ba -ba -ba. Where are y'all? We'll have one of you go down there. one of you go over there. Blurry, you're running that way. You two might as well just run that way. And they're not on that side of it there, so if the shark gets out, that's probably fine. We could probably kill that. That's not really an issue. Like, steal all the boxes you want, as long as they don't escape. That's chill. Whatever, we'll have fun with it. Okay, yeah. Nice, easy. No one died, nothing happened. And we're at 3 out of 6, I believe, so that's fine. We're gonna hit the noon. Statistically, it'll probably be a red noon again, but yeah. That's fine. Shark? So I'm really liking the side of this, like, shark armor and the shark, like, gun. So I do want to get those. But that's just gonna take a while, it feels like. Just because of how I have to keep resetting the boxes for here. Judgment Borb. Get you there, get you there. Attachment there. Shrimp Instinct. Attachment work for Blurry. Oh, Punishing Bird's out. I know I was about to send in someone for that. Oh well, that's fine. Unbald yourself. And now we wait for the next layer. Fun fact, Dreaming Current's weapon is meant to hit 4 times per attack animation, but does not due to a bug that gives it Teth He level D. What? Oh, that sucks. Is there like a fan patch to fix that bug, or because I know there's a lot of fan patches to fix some stuff, because I've got base mod fixing the music looping issue, and I think I've got the memory leak fixed, but it's like, other small bugs? There is a mod fix, yes. Okay, I might need to look into that then. Or just generally other, like, these are supposed to work one way, but they don't as a bug. Just sort of things. Because I know there was another weapon I can't remember off the top of my head that I was eyeing that looked cool, but it was also having shark weapon fix. I can't even be mad. That's a great mod day. Even if this wasn't LobCorp, if I saw a mod called shark weapon like fix like that, I would wanna like do whatever that was involved with. All right, let's deal with who's gonna be upset this time. It's not gonna be these floors, so it's gonna be. Okay, so you get handled. You get handled. That's 2. 3. Okay, no, this is easy. We can handle all of these just fine. So long as the monk stays in their cell, the monk does a violet noon. Okay. Need to remember before I trigger that to pull everyone out, because I forgot to during Yesid's, Sapphire Melt for suppression. But I fixed it in the end, but I did end up forgetting at the time. No one died, but 2 more. Yeah. Who is hitting me with the ping? That's Zuzu going live. Okay, never mind. I don't need to worry about that. That's not an important, like, I am being hailed by the mothership ping. Alright, 5 off gun every 10 boys die. That's fine. I wonder what gear you'll give, because it's probably gonna be something tied to the monk related. So I presume with all the beads and rosary stuff, not rosaries, but like all the bead stuff. They're not called rosaries, the bead necklaces. I know that's a specific thing. But like that's probably gonna be the ego gift gear, I presume, as like a wristband thing or something. That just vaguely brought up like a memory I sort of just forgot about of. I went to like a cherry blossom festival that was in a local town I was going one time, and while just like work. I don't care how much the book says clerks' lives matter. Clerk lives don't matter. I can't control them. I don't need to rehire them myself. They get controlled by the background staff. They are not my problem. They don't matter. But, yeah, where was I going? That just vaguely reminded me of a time I was going to a Cherry Blossom Festival, and I think it was a guy trying to scam me out of stuff. Because I got there, guy just walks up, blah, 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 blah. Would you like to check out this necklace? Blah, blah, blah. Look at these. Oh, yeah, that's cute, yeah. Would you like it $5? Like, tried to, like, get me to pay him. I was like, sorry, man, I don't have cash. Do you have PayPal? I was like, sorry, I don't remember my PayPal login. The login's not working. So, like, I had to, like, constantly push the guy. This was a local thing. This was not a scam I usually see going on here. This is one I usually hear about, like, oh, when you're going to, like, travel overseas or something, remember, don't fall for these comics tourist trap scams. And I never hear that about that happening, like, where I live normally, so I was very caught off guard with that, but I didn't end up giving him money, so I'm okay with that in the end. Nothing bad happened, because nothing bad ever happens to the Kennedys. Okay. I might just need to sit it for... We're getting to the point where, like, some of the stats people are hitting are going down to 1. And that's a bit dangerous. And I'm a bit scared. I do like the suit, though. I do want to get that, to make sure I've got a copy of that suit no matter what. Hey, man, you should take this very good cultural significance. Very nice. Very yes. Yeah, it was basically kind of like that, except with a bit more... Let's see. I can send you and I can send you there. You two will clear out those. But a bit more like, okay, come on, find out. You've got to have some info. You take card. I have a card reader. No, sorry, man. I don't have like. He was pulling out methods like you got PayPal, you got Cash App, you got Klarna. Not Klarna. I don't think that was a big thing at the time, but like you get the gist of like he was pulling out like methods of trying to get money out of me I was not even considering. The scam game's evolved. Not even mad, I'm just baffled. Bro invents 50 methods of payment out of his ass. Kinda, really? Yeah. And, great, now I'm getting... Okay, yeah, you're fine with level 3 justice, yeah. I'm getting hungry for some onigiri now. And that sucks because I don't think we got a place that serves onigiri around me anymore. Because I know there was one, like, a town and a bit over that was gonna be, that was like a possibility at the time. But it sort of, like, stopped existing. Like, as a place. For now, because, like, the store just ran out of money, time, I don't know. Like, it just stopped being a business. And so now, whenever I get that craving, I have to, like, desperately search, like, the delivery apps, the local food places, like anywhere that might have a onigiri, and there's nothing, and it sucks. And the one place I think that might have it is always like, oh yeah, when I get that craving, that's like a 30-minute drive away from, like, to get to the, like, local international market to get a frozen, like a cold or like one in the refrigerator aisle and stuff. Which, yes, that's an option, that's usually not how, like, where my mind goes of, like, hitting the international, like, stores right when I'm wanting to solve my cravings at, like, 1 o'clock in the 1 o'clock in the morning. Alright, I think that's everyone out. Yeah, it's just clerks. Just clerks. Actually, before I do that, let's move you two that away. Just in case. But that's everyone out. I think we should be good. Bong Bong, go do some attachment work. Okay. You two, get back in, start killing. Alright. Looks like that went well. You four, get back in, start killing. Spine, why don't you, go up there for a moment. I'll have everyone else rejoin you later. Oh, Schadenfreude's out, I think. No. What? Oh, no, wait, no, that's the... No, the way Hod's, like, a meltdown form looked out from there for a second made me think that was Schadenfreude. Whoops, I'm a silly. Okay, kill. Good job, team. Now you all go up and go help out with, that one. Same with that one there, you two. We're gonna We gotta manage this one a bit nice because we don't. Everyone's stats are low, so we're keeping everyone safe as much as we can. It's fine. Why don't you enjoy yourself back with the shrimp again? Now all of you go up there, joined by Pachi. And then we'll recall everyone once we're done. Yay! Grant us love has been killed. We have killed love. It's only fitting. We don't have rice sandwich between seaweed, but we do have clerk sandwich between the floors and falling rocks. I mean... I don't think that's generally edible outside of, you know... What was it? We're not exactly from District A, B, C, D, A, B, C, D, E, F. District 23 with W Corp, and like where eating humans is generally like socially acceptable. We're generally not in that environment in L Corp. Like, it's definitely an option. I'm not saying it's nothing we haven't explored in the time loop, but you know, generally considered that's kind of frowned upon in polite company. Situation sorted. This is kind of just the victory lap. So yeah, we just got to send in all the people to do the generally easy jobs. I think I could actually send in... Yeah. Plenty of time to go poke Current and Monk if you'd like. Let's... Yeah, we can do that. Let's get a bit closer so we've got... let's go... Insight and Detachment. And let's see how it goes. Last two, we're gonna make it. He can't take all of us with the music this time. We've managed to solve Han. We've forcibly given her therapy. Oh, okay, that... Never mind. Never mind. Okay. That's... Alright. Yay, promotion! Bong Bong is now level 3! Now, let's get Hard Story. Beauty is Justice Trainer, we kind of don't... Rudolta, no, Snowqueen's easy insight training. Rudolta's also insight training, but it's a lot more mean. Let's get Snowqueen. Snowqueen doesn't exactly escape. S for Satisfactory and 29 Oh shit. No. Wait. Yeah, I missed the log. The log! Do you believe that there is truly inexcusable behavior? Nobody is perfect. If you realize that, in forgiving others, your enemies didn't deserve forgiveness, but rather you needed peace, would things be better? Are you sure you can really join our experiment in such an unusable situation? Michelle, let me cut to the chase. We're performing experiments that go directly against the head's ideals. If your beloved parents, your precious friends, tried to coax you, are you confident you'd be able to refuse them? She wasn't able to say anything to my browbeating. Carmen broke the silence instead. Don't be too harsh on her. She's amazing to be here at such a young age. Just like everyone else, Michelle liked Carmen. That was not trickery or a show. She wasn't that sort of manipulative sort of person to put up a facade either. I should have made her give the answer she avoided speaking, no matter what. Did Michelle receive what she wanted? I don't know. Did she accomplish her purpose by trampling on us and Carmen? I'll never know. Do I have any right to bear hatred towards her? The answer was no. I was no different from her. To be honest, I never wanted you to die in misery. Just like that nasty old tabloid article gossiped. Were you able to successfully face yourself, manager? When I awoke to find myself here, I thought this could be my second chance. I thought I could redeem myself and liberate myself from my mistakes. What I did can never be undone. A sunken pebble can never float to the surface again. I wanted to be a kind person. I wanted to show everyone that I might be okay here. Somehow. Was I truly being considerate of others? Silly me. There's no room for something like that here. I was a hypocrite. All of those nice acts were for myself. I'll keep trying to be a better person, even now. It may be spacious, and some people may hate me for that, but as long as my efforts can save a person's life, or give a person the consolation they need, I will live on, with that pride as a stepping stone. So, manager, let's keep trying together in this interminable hell. And we found the hope to become a better person. Okay, here's the one. Here's the one we can, like, turn back. Yes. 30%, baby! Oh, shit. Right, Netzak has a story bit there. Be honest with me, man. You're not going to these meetings with me for prayers, are you? Aren't you tired of this? You'll do something great tomorrow yet again, though it won't be anything at all that great, and Miss Angela and the other Sapphira will shower you with compliments. We'll have another accident in my department, a couple will fall down and die, some will go nuts, and a pile of them will get injuries they'll never recover from. Hard will try to cheer me up. Yes, it will lecture me on regulations I didn't follow, and Malkuth will try to encourage me, lively as usual. Let's try again tomorrow. Nobby will say to my face, this is my fault. It'll be clear as day that I'm responsible for all of it, surely. My day always repeats like that. It starts with death, and ends with death. Every employee here regularly receives a small dose of a certain drug, did you know? It helps them become desensitized to everything. Just think about it. If your good old lunchmate's found dead, torn to 1,000 pieces, who in the world would be able to clean up his dead body without a single drop of emotion? Could you blame them? Would you call them cowards for depending on drugs? Everyone's trying to escape from this reality in their own ways. They might look and pretend to be okay, but nobody really is. I keep thinking about how I can off myself. I know, it's like a metaphor. Death for us is a hypothetical concept. I heard injecting substances like enkephalin into machines will slowly but surely rust them. Then, maybe I could chug a whole bottle into my body. Give myself irreversible damage. Funny. I injected myself with way more enkephalin than I usually do. Yet my mind is clearer than ever. Hell, I feel completely lucid right now. If I were to open those eyes again, maybe I'll be somewhere without you and those other Sapphira. Or even those Angela. It hasn't been that fun. Let's never meet again. We began our research on Cogito in Ergonist. The most urgent issue that prevailed was the time to correct the damage. I tried to persuade people. I told them that we had to proceed with the experiment in order to save Carmen and the others. Everyone fell silent when I asked for volunteers. Then, one man quietly raised his hand. It was Giovanni, who had kept to himself for most of his time here. Giovanni was one of the patients from Carmen's company. I heard they had known each other since childhood. There's no such thing as a noble sacrifice. The end is always miserable, no matter how justifiable a cause it may be for. My statement that this experiment could bring back Carmen must have been the strongest motivation that drove him to volunteer. An experiment to find a proper dosage of the drug is not something that can be done in just a trial or two. I never talked with him much. We had nothing in common other than our acquaintance with Carmen. Cogito emaciates the boundaries of a human, and repeated experiments will leave the inside an indelible mark. So let's inject some Cogito. Good time, let's get Gebra. Because hey, I'm in my disciplinary attire. We gotta have our disciplinary girl here too. Yeah. I think that's pretty good progress. We got 2 Sapphira meltdowns handled. Fantastic. And we got Netzak's unlocked. And we're just, I think we're on the level where we just need to increase base stat Yes, I love having higher level everything. All right, we've hit our latest memory repository, so if we need to, we can't exactly... Yes, thank you. Repo, thank you. So we can't exactly go back and get rid of orchestra without, you know, without him causing issues, so it's fine. But now we need to start killing some wows. This is when it's gonna be tough. So we are gonna need Spine. You can take training room. Actually, Blurry is supposed to be captain of the training room, so we'll leave you there. Bong Bong, you there? Pachi, why don't we drag you? Yeah, no, that's fine. Pachi, let's drag you down. Nobu, we'll bring you here. Pachi can go stay here so she can talk with Grandma like she wants. Arthur needs to stay because he's bald. I'm gonna keep Park and me. Wolf, Apple, Justice Bird, Current, and Monk. I think, personally, so long as I can just, like, keep up with Justice Bird, I can legitimately just send myself up to solo Justice Bird constantly. It's not an issue. Like, I can do it back to back. I can get the... Oh, right, important. I need to make sure to lock... Where are you? Blurry. Let's make sure to lock, the face mat. I don't think anything else has face, but just in case. Yeah. We like having the face, and we like the eye mask. We like the eye mask from Justicia, because that's just very helpful in case we end up getting fired. Opalik! Raiders, thank you so much for stopping by. How's it going? Hold on, let me snooze the ads. Ads are trying to come in, not yet. Salutations once more, Don Quixote the Magical Maiden. Thank you all so much for stopping by, Raiders. You just missed us dealing with Hard. We just finished our Hard meltdown. So that's been a whole thing. We just gotta get to the next few days. How was your streams going? I presume you were playing LobCorp as well. Hold on, the SO Opal. Oh, sorry, it's Opalope, not Opalik. I don't know why I said Opalik. I think I was starting to say your name, and then I saw Don Quixote, and my name just started mixing those together halfway through. That's how my mind went. That's my excuse. But hello, everyone. My name's Case. Have a good time. You're playing it for the first time. Gotcha. I'll try to cut down AS further. I just got done with the boss fight. That's basically all you need to know. But if anyone needs to stop by, needs to raid and run, needs to do Jackalope, Opalope. Okay, gotcha. Opal and Jackalope. Gotcha. I'll keep that in mind. Yeah, if you need to raid and run, either like eat, drink, bathroom, or just need to. Oh, thank you for the follows, Reverend Aquamarine and Herald THC to do that, or if you just want to avoid spoilers for what's going on, because while you might not, there shouldn't be any story spoilers, because I'm just gonna be skipping over there at the time. If you need to do that just to avoid like abnormalities you've not seen yet or anything else, I fully get that. But thanks again for stopping by. Thanks so much for waiting. Hello, Harold. Welcome for being new. Thanks for stopping by. How's your day go? How's your day going? How did your stream go? And what's going on with you, Harold, since you did your live? How's your day been? Because if you started day 10, how are you enjoying the game so far if you're still here? Because I know this is a very interesting game to try to onboard people. You just got to day to 11, 12, so that's fine. Gotcha, no problem. It's gonna be... I hope you're enjoying the game because it's an uphill curve, like difficulty curve before you finally get into the rhythm of things. But I do think it is fully worth it for the story and the, like, everything going on. You like the game, it's super cute. Great, fantastic. I'm glad you're enjoying. And, I don't know, words. Funny word. I say funny words, and that's occasionally what I do when I stream. I don't actually know what to do after that. But we need, now that we've got some higher stats we can work with and some points to buy, let's hire some more people, because we're kind of running low on some stuff, so. Get hit with the difficulty walls you put. Oh, 145. Oh, dash. If I remember Oh, you got that one. That I like him. I enjoy 01-45, but you know, if you've never dealt with him before, he's a very polarizing. He's a very polarizing Abno because he is very helpful because he can buff you very strong. But he can only do it like 12 times. That's the thing. You gotta like, you've got a set amount of buffs you gotta like manage around him. It's very interesting. He's a great time. Definitely have fun with him. And hello, Just a Project Moon fan. Here, thank you for stopping by. We need to build we need to build nuggets. And since I've got people here, hold on. I know in particular, I know what I can immediately make. I just need to, let's make sure the color's right. We need to have red, blue, drop that down. We need to get the bright, hopeful eyes. And someone who like enjoys their time here. Then we just gotta find the right haircut for, Don Quixote. We just gotta find the right vibe. I mean, that sort of fits the magical girl Don Quixote. Okay, time to run. Have a wonderful sleep. Thank you again so much, Opalope. Have a great time. I think that works for now. Let's hire you now. Put tentatively. I guess tentatively, because you're starting at a higher level, I might put Spine and... Actually, no, those two can stay in Control Team and Information Team for managing that. Let's put you with Training Team for now. Because we've got some stuff that are hard to fight later on Safety Team, so I'm probably... No, actually... Because we've got a lot of people we can hire now that are actually at manageable stats. Send me to press the button, manager. It is magical and red. It seems evil. Of course, if you think that is the best, Don, I will let you push the button once. You will get a singular press. Actually, why am I... Let's check what stats, because everyone's starting at level 3 there. What can I give people from stats? So I can give... I can give green stem stuff again. Fill that out. But... Oh, right, we've got the suit, and we can give the... So, is it smart? Is it a good idea to send our hero of justice off with the funny gun? With the big funny rifle? Because I know Don Quixote would only use it under the most important of circumstances to kill the most vile of evildoers. But I have also heard from the previous employer of Don Quixote, they tend to have that she has a funny instance of insisting the justice upon some comrades with her. So I can be trusted with firepower and food. If you're sure, Don, you know what? I believe in giving everyone a first chance. What's the worst that could happen? So that's Dawn with the funny gun. So let's put it with, I don't think we'll... Yeah, we'll leave you in Training Team for now, because we've got our first magical girl with Blurry over here, who has got the funny sad girl. Who has got the sad magical girl's armor. So we leave that. You can stay until we get the magical girl, because if I see magical girl coming up, we'll make sure to get her. We'll make sure to get you properly equipped with the fit you need. And then we can have the training team just full of magical girls. Shoot in the name of love and hate. Exactly. That's exactly the mindset we need. Let's get someone prepared for disciplinary. How much does it cost to send someone up with level 4 stuff? Okay, 19. That's a lot. So, Let's see. Actually, since Opalope was just here, what does Opalope look like? We can add her in. What does Opalope is? That is very pink. Okay. Stream pull up. Let me see what we got. Yeah, start watching. Pink and very fluffy and twin tails. Okay. I can work with that. We need the... No, I messed that up. I meant to go scroll through the other color. So let's, where is the funny twin tails? I know we've got the long twin tails in here somewhere. There we go. And now just a bit of long front hair. Lobbing up Justice is rather expensive. Are you sure you want to do that? I get, like, yeah, going up Justice is a lot, and we probably could. You know what? Yeah, let's save Justice for now, because we've got a few Justice trainers, actually, because if they're in the disciplinary team, we can just send them over to go train with their Freischütz. Or, you know, if we send someone up there, we can send them to deep train with, Apple. So let's have, this is, Opalope. Send you in there, put you in with that team. We can hire, I think we can get 2, yeah, we can get 2 more people. So let's hire with what we've got. The ads are currently going, so I'm gonna just be doing some customization while that happens, and we can get to the full gameplay for, I think I got 1 more day in me before the stream's out. All right, who next? Does anyone else got like a like we've got Dawn, we've got Opal. Who's got a whimsy design I can work with? Actually, yeah, let's pull up. We've got Blurry. Let's try to re-add. Now we've got a bit more time. Arthur. Because I was just on his stream, so might as well say, like, hey, friendo, I remember you. Arthur Dracolich, you come up. You're gonna be joining... safety team, I guess. Yeah. No, that's fine, because Bong Bong, Spine. I am designed to be very whimsy. Of course you are, Angela. You're the most whimsical member of the entire staff we've got at Lobotomy Corporation. I just don't know if, like, we want to send you out into the field. Because right now I'm customizing agents based on who we can send into the field to do work. And you've always been the greatest manager we've ever seen at this company, so I don't know if that's like, if we want to send in, waste your talents at such a position. Sure, let's give hold on, what do we got? We've got black, white, black, red, black, white, red, black, pale, red. We need a bit more white damage, so hold on. Yeah, that's fine. We'll give Arthur, we'll hit Arthur with Solomon Man. If they can do it, manager, I can do it better. Are you doubting my design? I am not doubting your design. I'm simply thinking, like, someone of your grandeur and station surely deserves better than being in the grunt work. But if you insist, Angela, I'm sure I can add you in. Let's get you set up here. 4710. Angela, how do I get? Okay, now just trying to get the right amount of blue in this hair. So it needs to be a bit lighter. Give me a nice serious face. That's a bit... There we go. Do that. Now just proper hair. There we go, I think that's close enough. And then we'll put you... We've got Arthur covering with safety team, so we'll bring you... I have full faith in your abilities, Angela, so we'll take you right down to the front and center of the action, because we're gonna be the ones having to, like, try to train up some stuff going on with, you know, the silent orchestra and Cloud Monk. So we gotta get you nice and properly equipped for this job. Let's give you, I guess... Yeah, Exuvier, because I don't think there's much that does black damage down there. Plan for today is just beating Gebra's second mission. Pretty much beating Gebra's second mission and like chipping away at getting Silent Orchestra's information and weapon out. Because we've gotten far with... We've gotten 3 of them down, so these 3 would stuff we don't have to worry about escaping anymore. It's just make sure. Are you familiar with the term repo cheese? Isn't that where you just keep doing a mission over and over until you succeed it, and then you memory repo back to the start, so you keep the progress in the ego gear, and then nothing else? I think I'm familiar with the idea, but I've never done it myself. But hello? Oh shit! Hold on. We gotta go back. I didn't give Opal her... I didn't give her gear. Right. I sent someone down to disciplinary without any equipment. Gebra's gonna have my head for this. And I can't exactly run away. Look, I'm wearing the disciplinary suit. She's gonna know I'm there. Not quite the idea I had, but if it might help you with research to sign orchestra. Sure, go ahead. What's this technique you've got in mind? Let's give you WoW armor, because the very least we can give, that's the gear we can give you. Sure, why not? Green stem. Yes, it's black, but now you've got the fit on, and it looks so nice. Alright, now we start the day. So let's start by moving everyone back to their proper fields. You guys go down a floor. You guys go down a floor. Opal, you're going up. You're going up because I want you to be able to run back and do some training with different shoots. Let's have Spine practice with... You know, you've got level 3 of those already, so let's have you train with Letitia all day, pretty much. Meanwhile, Bong Bong... Yeah, let's have you work Prudence over there. Okay, I'm going to send myself up to go wait outside Judgment Bird to start annihilating him once he starts breaking out. And let's have some attachment work from Angela going on, and some insight from Park. Currently, if you use the memory repository midday, it would effectively act similar to day restart and give you a repo day. However, as repos keep your ego and research progress, you can get a bunch of boxes. Oh! Okay, so that's a way to just build up a bunch of boxes whenever you need. Okay. I guess that makes sense with how the... Angela, I think we're having an issue. Well then. Can anyone make it in time? It's dangerous. Arthur, I need you to get a move on. Oh, she's going killer. That's what's going on. Okay. Honestly, no, that's great, actually. Angela, actually, keep going crazy. We're just gonna, send everyone else down to, like, while you keep killing some of our clerks, that's perfectly fine. No. Like, see, that's perfectly fine. We just need to, have someone on hand ready to patch you up. So once... Yeah, just gotta hit enough for... Oh, that's big damage on Arthur. Ooh. Arthur, why don't you, stay down here and heal up? We need you to, just keep killing the clerks and then let Cloud... Or you're gonna follow us. Okay. Okay, Wait, shit, I've got 2 Arthurs already. Hold on. Okay, alright, you're gonna need to be renamed. Why don't you, go confront Angela for us? Ooh, that does red damage. Let's put on the shield. And get you back to health. Okay, back to sanity. I thought you were gonna... Yeah. I thought you were gonna survive a bit longer, but or go on a bit bigger of a killing spree, but I guess the monk doesn't get to escape today. So, back to your stations, everyone. I went to let steam out. Ad was too strong to happen. We hired Angela, and we sent Angela off to go try to confront Silent Orchestra, but I don't think her sanity could take it. She's adjusting from the adjustment is taking a bit of time from shifting from a managerial position to being an agent position. So like it's just some first day of job like jitters and stuff like that. We all get that. Nothing to be upset about. Let's get the 6, 12, 18. Ooh. Oh, that's some nice 7 and 5 resist. But what is your weapon? Is your weapon the ring staff you've got going on? Because I could see that being the case. Yeah, let's get those out. Just try to... That's not enough to up our work chance speed yet. Damn it. Oh well. Back in the grind, though, I'm going to run up. Sit outside of Judgment Bird. Let's have Park do some instinct work. Start just harassing the shark. Angela. Why don't we try some insight then with you, see if that helps, if anything. Then if you get the weapon, it's just like red eyes, it's just the monk on a stick. I mean, I feel like that's somehow an effective weapon. I'm just concerned by the vision. Like, I feel like I don't know if I'd rather see that. I'd rather just see the censored bar again, rather than having to picture that as a weapon, probably. But, okay, now we're here. Now we just got to, let's oppress. No, we gotta have me oppress Judgment Bird. This way, I can both get my... I can get my, Judgment Bird... bandana, not bandana, eye bands, mask, whatever. The things covering the eyes. You know, those are the words I mean to say, and it's understandable now. So the intention was made. Oh, come on, Judgment Bird. Like, work with me here. Okay, Revy, you try. Bandages, that's it, that's the word. Sideways monk or upside monk? How'd you imagine it? I was picturing upside, but now I'm trying to picture sideways monk where he's just holding his arm, like, he sticks his arm out like it holds it stiff, and you just gotta, like, swing him around. That's probably that's probably an improvised weapon you could talk Merceau into being contributing to. Because Merceau is very much like this was an order, I'll take it. And there goes Revy, okay. I think I'm gonna need to back... Shit! I need to rewind, not reset. Shit. Well. Trying to set things up for cheese, yeah, is not working out as intended, but that's just because that's an execution, that's legitimately a skill issue I'm having. It's not anything wrong with the plan or the game. I'm just having personal failings. Alright. Nice, easy to start. Let's... Judgment Bird just hates bad work. So repression makes it easy. I think I do just have to be the one to do that work with him then, because I'm the one who can survive the damage from the pale damage going off. Because I think the only one who's got like pale damage armor, I think, is Park? Yeah, no, Park takes neutral, which is the best we've got at the time. Who is... That's a separate thing I don't need to care about? Okay. So while we are waiting, let's have you go up, and start doing some work with der Freischutz. That way you can start building up your justice, while I enforce justice. I just need you to get very upset with me, Judgment Bird, I am doing bad and normal work result. I just need you to take it. I can handle whatever you got at me. Just come on. Come on, buddy. We've been through this song and dance before. We just need you to, like, accept that it happens. And, let's do some insight with Angela. Because you don't do white. You do white damage. Hold on. Well, we'll burn that bridge when it happens. But I believe in you, Angela. You've gotten over your first day of work jitters. You remember the past timeline. We just gotta, like, make sure the desired result happens. Now, back there again. Because we can get good training on you. We can start getting your boxes out. Then, as Judgment Bird is escaping, and just like walking around and have to chase it down, killing it, it can start hanging some people first. And imagine working with the Aleph first. I mean, some people have that bad luck, but you know, she's on the same department team as our two Aleph gear hunters with Park and me. Angela has got everything she needs to succeed, and I have full confidence in her ability to do so whenever she wants to, or like whenever she like gets into the groove. She's been nothing but helpful, and I will always say positive affirmation things. I know the story of Ruina. I will never want to stop strangling like hands. All right, now heal up, heal up, heal up. We've got some. It's time. It's time, baby. All right. A little bit more. Just hold on. All right. Time to go down there and solo Justice Bird. Judgment Bird. Come on, just get to your middle and start hanging people. Oh no, what is... While I'm thinking about it, actually. Just in case, let's just have some people run down, ready, while we have a Judgment Bird fighting. Run, Arthur, run. Get cut. Come on. And then we just spot a heal there, just to make sure it happens. Come on. I really need to... The minute I get done with this mission for Gebra, I am getting those slowing bullets. I don't need the rabbit team right now. I need those slowing bullets. Because these guys, like, I can hunt down so many of these guys if they just hold still. It might not be the best. I don't know if that's the smartest, like, min-max wise of just leaving the rabbit squad for... Oh, Spine, leave, Spine, leave, Spine, leave. Spine, get back in there, Spine, get back in there. Because I know the rabbit squad helps you lock down an entire department when needed, but... Like, how much use is that? Question mark. When I'm... Because that would be the last one I get, so I'd have to keep dealing with ALFs at that time. How good are the rabbit team when it comes to just, like, locking them in with an ALF to deal with? Because the one we've got right now is Silent Orchestra. That's always a problem. But the ones I've had before, like... Melting Love has a problem of, like, multiplying an issue. So I don't want to, like, accidentally be the one to help escalate. They can kill one. Okay, maybe. So when the rabbit squad all dies, do they just unlock the department again? Is that just, like, permanently locked off? I presume it has to unlock for them. Otherwise, that kind of can soft lock you in the game. Yeah, okay. They unlock it. Good. Phew. Okay. Now then, back to work with Judgment. So that's our first of the day. Let's hit number 2. We just got to do this 5 more times and lose way too many clerks. But that's fine. So long as we get the mission done, everything else is secondary. 6, 12, 15. Yeah, Amita. Okay. Ravages take a ton of damage, so they work well with big HP sacks, like some fixes or feds. Okay. If they're just big HP sacks, that might be good for, like, if we can Because I know some of the later ordeals just throw a lot of bodies at you later on. If we can draw some of like the worst ones, like when they've got like the bit, like how noons go from like a bunch of small guys to like one big guy occasionally, and then into like, I presume like dusks and midnights get a lot worse like that. So I presume just locking them in with a midnight to do like a bunch of chip damage while you like have everyone else waiting with baseball bats outside the front door, ready to charge in and finish the job with actual gear, is a workable option. That's the current idea, at least. Punishing Bird is broken out? Okay. It's just Punishing Bird. We like our funny little burb. He's doing a great job. Great time for all involved. Angela, you go back in with Monk? Because if we can speed up with Monk, because once Judgment Bird goes out, kill enough people, oh no, the Clockwork counter goes down, and we just need some bad work from Angela in like Park. That'll get Cloud Monk out, and then literally everyone else in the team can go and kick his ass. So let's have you all go down there actually, and just have let's have Blurry head down there too actually. Because I trust Dawn to be able to uphold the defense of everywhere else in the department, like in the upper floors, and be in charge of that. Because me, as the manager, I'm going to be handling all the Punishing Bird work for the day. We must suppress it. Let me shoot the bird. Well, the thing is, the Punishing Bird... Where is Punishing Bird? I think we lost it. Oh, no. It suppressed... It returned. I'm sorry, Don. Next time, we'll let you suppress Punishing Bird and touch the funny button. Just... I think we weren't fast enough at the time. Let's get you healed up because it's about to go out. Really? I wasted a bullet expecting you to go out. Oh, I'm upset. Come on, Judge. Come on, Judgy. You know how this has to end. Just let it happen. Who's melting down? Bald doesn't do anything, that's fine. I do need to send someone in to deal with Pachi, go say hi to Dare Freischütz for me. We can let Bald take its meter down as much as we need. This is just a grind. This is just a grind time. So how is it going? Are you gonna escape, please? I just need that to happen, and then it'll all go. Thank you. Now we just send someone after. Stop running away. Why do you run? Please just don't take the elevator down. I don't think I've got a plan if you somehow... Son of a bitch! Okay. Oh, wait, he's stuck. Are you stuck? Please be stuck. Just take the hits. And you're going back up. Thank you. Fine. That's fine. Just don't go downstairs. That's not what we need. We trapped an abnormality by locking the elevator on them. That's so funny. Like that's all the comedy levels of like, yes, the reason in the second Alien movie, Aliens, like, oh no, the elevator, they trap the alien queen is following them, running away. But we got on the elevator just fine. Ding, a second elevator came down. Oh no, it'll just casually take the elevator up after you. Actual Scooby-Doo logic, you're right. All right, that's Judgment Bird number 2 down. And Cloud Monk has gone down 1, okay. Let's send in for some more work. Park, why don't you do some work for us this time? We could do some work with you, but nah. I know, like, the monks at least seems like it's a straightforward enough fight. It's just big guy with big HP coming out as soon as it's there. It's not, so far from what it's presenting, it's not giving me like extra mechanics like how Dreaming Current is gonna be leaving like damaged sponges on the floor that I'm gonna have to manage people around. So let's just keep back up with okay, so it's a Green Dawn. That won't be that bad, but I'm gonna need to keep an eye on that. Remember to keep an eye on that. Because Green Dawn are just little robot mans. They are never an issue, but this monk reminds me of a curious thing in my home country. Oh, really? What curious thoughts do you have, Don Quixote the Magical Maiden? Current acting head of the training department, training team. Let me tell you a surreal occurrence. A surreal occurrence even for the Don Quixote fantasy. Do you know what an emo is? Yes. Yes, I do know what emo is, the punk. I have been informed through several cultures what emo and the punk and these subcultures might be. Dark Ghetto has completely set me by, though. That is not something I have in fact heard of. Please, spread the good word, inform me. I am really fascinated by this now. You've got me hooked. Dark Ghetto. A mixture of punk and emo. So like, goth? I think yeah. So it's akin to the like goth subculture being like the mid-ground between punk and emo, but having its own like different like cultural mindset sort of thing. Okay. Judgment's escaping. Let's just finish healing up. Alright, now go. Go forth and kill. Where are we going? Where are we going? Okay. Oh, Bong Bong! Hey, buddy, why don't you leave for the moment? We kind of need to go there. So here in New Mexico, there was a gang fight between... I'm sorry, punks, emos, and goths had a gang fight in Mexico? What? I'm gonna need to look this up. This sounds amazing. Oh, Bong Bong, leave, Bong Bong. That's... I'm pulling... I'm pulling this up as a thing to look up in the news to read more about it. All of them wanted the black aesthetic and it could have escalated to bigger things. But it was stopped by some monks. So some monks just passed by, saw these people fighting, like conflicting over who gets to represent the identity of like the black, having like full black attire and everything to represent their like faction. A group of monks just got out of the train to stop a fight. This sounds insane. It sounds hilarious. Like, I'm sure this is absolutely true and everything that you're saying happened, but like, oh my god, this sounds like a bit in a show, in one of those like comedy shows. Like, yes, we're about to have like we're about to go into a gang war, but we're stopped by like a random person passing by that just conveniently is able to bring all factions together. Okay. Let's go heal up. We are down to 2 with Clouded Monk. Okay. So what makes Clouded Monk down? I think that's normal and bad work. But we know Insight's the good one, so let's train Angela's Insight for now because she's been taking white damage, and Park I could probably take a good chance with in order to just like take more. This is fine. Yeah, no, this should be fine. We should be able to survive no matter what happens now. 50, so let's get the suit there, the Amita suit. And then... Nah, we can do that cheese later. We can do the cheese later. Back to Judgment Bird. Can I get the... I know we've been having nothing but fights all this time, Judgment Bird, but trust me, I want to be your friend. I believe in you. Can I please have that have the blindfold again? That's the word I was thinking for, not bandages, blindfold. Not bandana. Not mask. Why would that... Why of all words did that evade me for like 15 minutes? Alright. Now let's be brave. Let's do it. Be brave for a sec. PSO, please won't work now. You've got mission progress at the end of the day. Unless you want to repo back to 26 until you reach 27. The emos v punk. Thank you so much, Don. I am gonna be this is gonna be something I'm gonna be keeping an eye on. Like, I need to... Hare Krishna. The Hare Krishna movement. Where have I heard that? Krishna consciousness. Okay, it's a Hindu monk thing. Okay. That's why I vaguely heard about it there. Gotcha. Okay. But yeah. Yeah, the monk teas would probably work later. It was worth a shot, and we just need to finish the mission once, get the progress, because the progress saves. Yeah, because once we get the mission progress saves, then we can just repo back and then just do some... I might do that progress offline, because that's... Well, that does sound like a very funny way to manage to get the progress done for that. I don't know. It was before my time, but I once saw the recreation in different novels. Even that, you know what's so funny to me, thinking about that? The way, phrasing it like that, because you're Don Quixote from... Because you are the Don Quixote from the Limbus Company. The way that's describing it, like, yes, the monks got off a train. That could be phrased and interpreted in the lens of the city in Project Moon. There was about to be a full-on, like, gang war or something, either in the back streets or, like, something going on in a nest. And then a bunch of people just got off a warp train. From all of the hell that is, come back in, goes like, no, you must learn inner peace, inner consciousness, like, be a better person, like, or whatever, however they, like, de-escalated the situation. After coming off of a warp train in their, like, 10,000 years of hell. Like, yeah, they most likely don't remember that just from warp train logic, but, like, you know, that's insane, like, an insane progression for, like, the people who if any of the people, like, the warp train, like, cleanup crew had to, like, solve that as they were leaving work, that would have been, like, a wild, like, cognitive dissonance they would have had to see. Imagine the pianist getting stopped by monk music. Oh, man, that's gotta be, that would have been a wild time for that district, because that was M Corp's district, or that wasn't U, because U Corp is by the lake. I need to it's been a bit since I've paid attention to, like, the districts and numbers and everything. I need to reacquaint that in my head. District 9. Generative AI wishes it was Mexico. Yeah? Like, there's just something about that you cannot replicate. No computer could ever dare to try to replicate or imagine something as fascinating and wild as what goes on there, down there. It's too grand, too fantastical, and too majestic a setting. Tolkien could never. Alright, I think you're about to... Judgment Bird, come on, we're at negative 28%! Work with me, buddy. Like, you gotta have something going on that's like you could come out and help us out with, you know? We just want to kick your ass again. Tolkien invented harvest because he was unaware of Mexicans. Well, because that was bad, it will load by 70% chance. 70% my fucking ass. I'm about to get an extra negative 30% success rate, and it's still gonna take its fucking time to actually help out. How far can that negative bar go? Can it just go straight up? You have a 0%, negative 100%. Finally! Alright, come on, boy. We're going to kill. Max is 32, okay. Up, 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 up. Run out. 32 for wows, 30 for ailifts. Okay. Come on, buddy. You can take a few more shots at me. I can take it. Come on, coward. Wimp. I can take you. Just because I've got your own weapon and I'm using it against you. Come on. Take it. Take it. Haha. Just take it like a champ and give it to... Oh. Okay, so it just... you could have not, like, shot yourself and let yourself, you know, get killed by... Okay, okay. Like, get killed by Judgment Bird so we can hold still for longer for me. Why do you need to off yourself, like, so needlessly? Come on, clerk. Alpha 12. Like, cooperate. I'm the manager. Cooperate with me as I'm trying to go execute the monks. Not the monks, the bird. Just hold still. Hold still. Come on. At the very least, he's taking so long to go places, I'm able to heal up inside these training rooms. Or inside the department rooms. Let's just pop back up a little bit more, just in case. Case, yeah, funny. I think that was a bit I used for a little bit when I was trying to come up with an intro at the time, but I just never could lock it down. Okay. Now's the time we gotta call everyone back for now, because we're about to get a green dawn, and I'd rather just everyone gets ready to go, like, just quickly handle that, and we can get back to the job of, you know, beating up Judgment Bird for the rest of the day. Oh, wait, hold on, hold on. The monks got out. Oh. Huh. I think I've seen that before in something like a Sekiro or whatever. Go on, kill, crush, kill, annihilate him. Okay, Pachi died. I'm sad Pachi died, but we can recover from that. We've got the Avnos to rebuy the gear. Okay, phew, that's fine. We managed it. Can't believe the robots were fighting the Nuggets when they were distracted by them. I can't believe the robots stuck in. The robots have made peace with the monks to, like, not interfere with their pursuit of enlightenment, and have thus started to take over the company. You can't make this up. Alright. But we've got it. Right, we've got all of it. We're back to a normal day at the office, everyone. We've done it. Great job, team. Park, you go there. Go meet the shark as like a celebratory victory run. Yeah. Yeah, we'll send you two up there because I don't think Snow Queen's gonna be jumped. Or if we can. That's more easier to recover from. So Pachi's dead. That's gonna be, you know, I'm sorry, Pachi, if you end up watching this in the VOD, because I know you were here earlier, but battle intel indicates Monk got a charge attack with Niels before lunging forward with. Okay, yeah, we're gonna need a lot better red resist then, because I was just doing my usual strategy of if it's got a very big dangerous health board, we need to kill it, like Zerg rush the motherfucker. So yeah, if we need to strategize with that around, that's smart. I'll have to keep that in mind. Thank you, Fanatic. Alright. And let's just end with having Bong Bong, our boy, who's back. Our boy, our girl, our goyle, or them. Okay, let's deal with this quickly. You go there. Arthur, you go there alongside Spine. You two go up there. Actually, wait, no, why do I need to send Blurry down there? Dawn! I have some killing for you! You have an evil! The evil has infiltrated the company! We must put to work the grand magic bullets you've got. I can eventually, like, ad-lib this better when I'm not, like, when I've got a bit more check to actually ad-lib that. To fit fully in line with the pros you prefer. Okay, there. Alright, that's what I needed. I needed Revy to go run up and help with the command department. There we go. Now everyone just return back to your base. Thank you, thank you. Okay, so we've got 600 to get through. Time to use the 5th magical mage in the Magical Girl of America. Ah, yes. you instead of using the power of a magical girl, using the Arcana Slave, we have to use the power of friendship. You must introduce them to your best friends, Smith and Wesson. Angela, you handle that. I will do a little work there. You do some instinct there. We're all good. This just needs to be box day, so 45, huh? Incredible. We're gonna show them the greatest, like, we're gonna show them the head caliber numbers they've never imagined, and then immediately get hit with a lawsuit because the head doesn't like that shit. But you know what? It'll be a fun time while it lasts. Silent Orchestra like, Right, Silent Orchestra. Maybe, you know, I feel good about our team. I don't think anything bad is gonna happen. Actually, no, but you position down there first. Let's have Opalope help you there. And now Nobu's there, we can have you start training your insight. Pick up your boxes then. Let's do some justice with our elect. Have some attachment down there. Are magic weapons regulated under firearms? I argue this is not a gun with magic. I think because of how the head regulates stuff, magical stuff is separate from gun caliber. It's just because the way magic bullets are, like, because magic bullets can absolutely penetrate walls, which the head would absolutely hate. But, you know, the head doesn't seem to be wanting to hunt us down for reasons beyond, you know, breaking the anti-AI amendment and stuff. Like, you know, the usual work they want to hunt us down for, not, oh, we have a funny gun that they don't like. Blurry, you go there. Don, I'm going to need you to show some jollity and levity to Schadenfreude. They don't leave holes in the wall, that's not a pen. See, Don, you say that, but if we look at Otis's ego art, and like, art, like ID and ego art, there is very clearly giant melted holes through the wall. That's kind of a concern, that's usually what the head generally gets upset about. Holes in the wall. Like, I'm fully for finding loopholes in the head's management, but that was Otis, not the web. You know, I'm willing to hear that argument out in a court of law, aka under, like, as the arbiters are, like, stepping on my throat, preparing to have the claw execute me. I'm willing to try that argument out there. Let's see how that goes. I have full faith in your argumentative skills you've learned. And, let's have that done. If we're the ones finding loopholes in the head's law, A-Corp's legal team is the one hiding loopholes in our loopholes. Please, Beholder, you must have seen Otis do that. There was a bomb in the horn. I'm very interested in seeing how they're gonna try to translate all of, like, Otis's, like, the Odyssey into the head, into the city, because I think it's generally believed that she's gonna be from, what's the corporation that does the fairies with, like, the sanity, like, protecting fairies and stuff like that? That's M-Corp, right? Because I think that's where people believe she's from. That's why she's got, like, the special earrings. F-Corp? The wings of the city. What are the wings? 'Cause I think, sorry, M. Moonlight stones. They're not fairies. They're moonlight stones. I don't know if Beat Canto 1 don't know shit about Muslims. I think the moonlight stones are mentioned in Ruina more, but that's fair. Because I think people have been theorizing that, like, the earrings she's got, like, the stud earrings are supposed to be moonlight stones. Because some people from Ruina who are said to have moonlight stones also have similar earrings. And that's the speculation I've been hearing people postulate. Yeah, in the Leo Association book story, yeah. So, if that's the case, I think people have been believing that she's from M Corp because M Corp probably was involved in the Smoke War. She had to have been part of, like, one of the people directly fighting in the Smoke War with how much kind of big crime she's ended up having to do in order to get in order to be this universe's Odysseus. Alright, so let's head there. Where is the big clown coming? Okay. Dawn, I need you to wait. Everyone else can go and start dealing with a... $10 says the small clowns jump TSO. Don't worry, I'm prepared for that eventuality. Someone's staying behind. We're sending in people to go jump. Yeah, just keep jumping them. Okay. Clowns, where are you? Haha, haha, ha ha ha, ha 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 ha. Okay, so you're there. Ooh, shit, okay, you two go back there. I'm gonna need to split you up, start gunning for Child, Arthur, start gunning for... If Judgment Bird gets out, we can still manage that. It'll just be more of a pain, but we just gotta shoot it down, shoot it dead. Phew, that's that one there, that's that one dead. Where's the last one? Where's the last one? There's one more hiding out. Ah, okay. You ran away. You're heading for Punishing Bird, like that'll do anything. But don't worry, Punishing Bird is chill. We love our favorite bird. All right. Hey, I'm going to sleep soon. See you next time. No problem. Thanks so much for stopping by and for coming in with the raid, Dawn. Thanks again. I hope you all can make it to the next one. I usually do these Saturdays, so hopefully. And now, we just gotta play with the shark. Say hi to the monk. I believe I can dare Freischütz with Opalope. And that should get us 50% of the way there. But that's 3, so that's good progress either way. I shall try, and then time to continue the dream. Your impossible dream. Yes, but just because the dream is impossible is why it's important. So go forth and follow it until that dream becomes possible. We have nothing but full faith in your ability. Take care. I can continue to try to wax about that, but I was running out of air to purple prose. Okay, this should be it. We should have it. Let's see more Gebra today. And I think I will be calling it after that. Oh, so let's see if we can get someone up to raid into at the time. Let's Punishing Bird come back, please. Okay. Fantastic. We love to see it. We're gonna have to rebuild Pachi, but that's fun. Fanatic? I see you. I mean, we gotta. We've got the wolf, we've got it, but I don't know why the... Okay, the alert just got very delayed. But I don't know, I saw that alert go up in my chat, so I was like, okay, yeah, that's cool. But it didn't actually pop up for a bit. That's weird. But thanks so much for the follow. Hope you're enjoying everything going on. But we've got the wolf. We have to get Red. We have to get little Red. Like, it's only fair. Okay, memory synchronization. Congratulations, we've remembered that we're A. Did that not do did I hit like a day where it's like it doesn't do the story bits yet? That might have been it. Oh well. We gotta get the slowdown bullets. Oh boy. The rabbits sound nice. But like, I could do so much if these things stopped fucking moving. Alright. And with that, I'm gonna call it safe, call it a day. It's been 3 hours. I should probably get food because I forgot to eat before stream. That's fine. Thanks again, y'all, for stopping by. Yeah, it was fun. I had a nice time. That's great. If anyone's interested in coming by again at some point, tomorrow I will be playing Dispatch. We're going to be doing episodes 5 and 6 out of the 8 episode game, and that's a delightful. Even if you don't like watch it with me, at some point, like, watch or play Dispatch. It's a delightful, like, slight like return to form and like elevation of like the old Telltale Games adventure game format, and absolutely worth everyone's time. It deserved that nomination at the Game Awards, but I'm so upset it didn't win anything. All right, who is live that we can go bother? Is that any of the usual people, or am I gonna have to hunt to see if anyone else is doing Lob for? Raikou Ninja Sock. Mochi! Mochi's playing Final Fantasy 14. Why don't we go say hi to them, hi to her, and all the friends? And I need to go get food. Because I'm gonna have to throw a bunch of fries into the air fryer and just like cook that up. But yeah, thanks again for stopping by. My name has been Case, in case you didn't... In case you didn't know, that's my name, Case. I swear I remember how my old intro bit worked. We'll work with it, whatever. Anyway, thanks again for stopping by. I've been Case. Bye-bye.